all of my divine loves and my divine lovettes. I love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you, all of my subscribers, my viewers, my not so subscribers, and my not so viewers. Those of you guys have been really supporting this channel. I just want to thank you from my heart and my soul. Did I stutter out of or give somebody? No, indeed. This is a short video, all right? And it must be short because this story must be told, okay? I just want to say, in every way, okay? Do anyone remember the story about the seas parting? As soon as it parted, they spoke another language after they walked through. It was evident that you belong on this side, you belong on that side, things of that nature. I wonder if you guys seen that story. You know, those are old biblical stories that they used to put out. And they're also in the Bible, you know, the basic instructions before leaving earth, you know, the Bible. Okay, so they're in that book in every way. So anywho, when they show those as well, it's like that is significant. The seas parted for a reason, and they walked through. As soon as they got to the other side, they could not understand each other's language. And is that by circumstance, accidental, coincidence? No, indeedy, sweetie. All of that happened for a reason, okay? And that's why I'm making this message today, in every way, okay? I am a believer of the keys to the kingdom, okay? I don't want to say too many times. I am a reason that so anywho, I stand by the reason for the keys to the kingdom, okay? The kingdom is not wide open for anyone, anything to happen, right? So the keys to the kingdom shall be what? The key to what? It is communication, right? So if communication is the key, why are you not speaking the language in its entirety, right? With your friends, with your families, in quiet time, in quiet places, in unbeknownst places, in low-key spaces. Why are you not speaking the language? Because we all know that America has been under really painful threats and things of that nature, okay? 9/11, for one instance, okay? And all the other things, okay? So the bottom line is, why is it that if communication is the key, why are you not speaking this language in which you call home now in its entirety? Because see, no matter what you say out there, okay, when you come to live in a place, it is now supposed to be your home, right? All right? So, I know you don't disrespect your home when you go home. Some of you guys leave your shoes outside the door and come in, all right? Because you don't want that filth in, right? So the same thing with the same land, with the same plan that you call now your home, right? I'm just using this, okay? Just flow with me. It's the same thing, all right? So now, no one is taken away from your background, your heritage, your tradition, your way of living, far as, you know, how you concoct foods, even though there's no such thing as Jamaican food, this food, that food. It's only soul food that I've ever, experienced. However, food is food because you have the same salt, sugar, ingredients, whatever. It's universal, right? So the bottom line is this. When you come to a place that you will call home, respect your home. If you call America your home, show your respect, right? The least by really holding the keys to the kingdom, which is communication, all right? And I don't understand how these laws are so vague that people can come in and don't speak the language. Do you know I saved a woman's child? This was a long time ago, all right? In the 90s, about 93, 94. My daughter can attest to this because my daughter was about 8 years old. And the lady was in the house screaming. And honestly, you guys, I'm guilty. I did not know what the heck she was screaming. But I wanted to help because I heard a woman screaming. That's just a natural thing of my soul. So I'm like, what's happening? I can't take it. And my daughter said, Mommy, she's saying help in Spanish. I said, what? So I said, boom, boom, boom. Banged the door in, right? Well, not in, but I banged it. She opened the door. And she was really distraught because she was pointing to her baby. And her baby was blue in the face. I can't say almost, blue in the face. So I did my CPR because I learned CPR, ever since I was little. I used to babysit and things of that nature. And I took my Red Cross and I took it with pride because that's what we did back in the day. When we did something, we did it with pride and dignity and loyalty and respect, even down to holding them. Any type of firearm, anything. Everything had to be a respect for what it does and what it shall not do. Anywho, so I was able to, save the baby and also get the baby to the hospital after I did what I did, which was a CPR on the child. And they said, we just made it in time. That's a prime example. And I feel my heart goes out, because it's like, honestly, if my daughter was not there, I don't know what I would have done. I don't know what could have been about. And I think my daughter learned a valuable lesson too, with that, this was years ago. But the bottom line is, you guys, if you really want to really get universal respect, not just respect on here and there and that, just simply respect the place that you live now and call home. And use the keys to the kingdom. The key is communicating English in its entirety. It saves lives. All right? This is where we must part ways. If life lasts and death pass, you will see or hear me again. Until then, Paul A, peace be unto you, and within one.